Welcome, my friends, and this is a bit different from the music reviews. This is a look at two Doctor Who episodes from the 60s, what got recoloured and shortened to 90 minutes, I think it is, something like that. The first one we're going to have a look and analyse is this one. What is Doctor Who and the Daleks in colour? Now, originally, this was a 7 part black and white, but then they've decided to recolorize it and shorten it, break it down to you know um, a shorter story in that to make it. I think it's about 75 minutes from the original. And as there, you can see the colour pictures of some of the. So what they did with this, they sort of took the black and white episodes, decided to cut it down, still use the same story but shorten it in bits, and then colorized it. It starred William Hartman, William Russell, Jacqueline Hill, and Karen Ann Ford, the original, people from there. So how they did it, they sort of took it and looked at the original, and then they decided to shorten it, but kept the same story. So this is the first. This was originally a 7 part story. The Doctor's first meeting of the Daleks and how how they ended up on Skara and that, and this started off the Dalek mania and that, and now they've decided this was done a few years ago. 2022, they decided to pick this up and colorize it and shorten it. This is the first one I'm doing. So then we go on. This is with William Hartman, and then the next one they've decided to colorize and shorten. This is 95 minutes. This was Patrick Troughton's last episode and the last one to have Jamie and Zoe in. And this is the War Games, and this was originally a 10 part black and white episode, but then they looked at it, thought we're going to make it a bit different, keep the same story, and then bring in the regeneration into it from Troughton to John Pertwee. So they added that in to the story, but they kept the original story, but they cut it down from 10 parts to a 90 minute episode and that in colour and that. And it was a very good way they did it, because they put in parts that made it a bit different, and there you can see, and they added things and that, and they did the same with that, with the Dalek one, but this, they did it with a bit different, because they added different scenes in it to make the story stand out a bit more. It was a good story, the original story. If you haven't seen the original, go and have a look at the original. You can get this, and I think the original black and white story is on there, because it's a free DVD, and it's got part 1 to 5 on one disc, and then 6 to 10 on the other disc. On the original, it didn't show you the actual regeneration where he changed into John Pertwee. It just showed him looking at different people and that, and then they started changing his face. But the way they did this was different. When When the TARDIS land in the middle of the horror of the First World War, the Doctor uncovers a thread span galaxies and history itself, but this time saving the day might doom the Doctor forever in this new colorized edition of this classic episode. So how they did it, they cut it down, but they added different things into it. They sort of showed you the actual central building where it was all controlled by, and it's good the way they've done it. The reason why I picked these up and I thought I'd have another look at these and the colour version is because a few weeks ago we had we was lucky to have two episodes come back from the original Doctor Who episode, the Dalek Master Plan. So they was added to they haven't got all that story, but they've got 5 out of the 12. So that is an excitement to see that, and hopefully they will bring that out, because I would like to have a copy of that, because they've got 1 to 3, and then they've got 6 and 11. I don't know. I'm not sure what other. I know they had 2, but now they had 3, but now they've got 1 to 3, so you can watch where it starts off, and those the first time you were actually see a companion being killed, and the first time we actually get to meet Nicholas Courtney as vet, an agent for Earth before he came back as Brigadier Lethbridge Shue. So, excuse me for that. Well, this is my look at these classic episodes, what have been colorized and been added to the story and that, and they're on the back of the war games and that, and there at the bottom you can actually see the main building, because in the original series you didn't see where the main place was. You only saw them ending up going there, and the way they've this a landmark moment in the science fiction fantasy history. Absolutely incredible. That's 2 comments. So this is a 4-disc collection, and the other one is a 2-disc of it. So these are 2 of the old classic 60s episodes that they've put together, and they've colorized, and so with this they've cut down, but they've added scenes what wasn't in it, like the actual regeneration of Troughton to Pertwee, and the actual start of when he lands on Earth and gets out to the TARDIS. So this is my look at the 2 Doctor Who episodes that have been made in colour. I am a bit of a Doctor Who fan, and I like anything to do with Doctor Who and that. So if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed my little chat about 2 classic Doctor Who episodes that have been colorized, and you want to join the channel, you're more than welcome. Whenever you watch this, morning, noon and night, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your friends and your family and your loved ones, and I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting things. So it's bye for now.